それで後ろには京子もいます。こんにちは。
こんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。エースコンバット7やっていきます。昨日買ったので初見プレイでやっていきますよ。それじゃなんかプレイステーション VR モードも対応していますよ。ちょっとパッケージの裏読んでみる？いい？そういうのいらない？
いいんじゃないですか。
もうちょっと始めちゃっていい？
うん。
じゃあやります。
はい。
あらすごい。あれ9時前には行くよっつってるね。さて、あ、すごい。世界中のプレイヤーとオンラインで対戦するモードもあります。あとは、プレイステーション VR カメラ、プレイステーション VR もできると。今回はね、エースコンバット04からやってるからエキスパート操作で私はやっていくからね。何ですか？低めの難易度。エースコンバットを初めて遊ぶ方におすすめです。難易度の変更は途中でできないと。なるほど。じゃあ標準的な難易度、エースコンバットの操作に慣れている方におすすめです。じゃあこれですね。ノーマル。ストーリーもついてるのかなこれ今回は。おやおや、ちょっと英語でね今回。
It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
お、始まった。
Is everyone here? Settle down.
無人機の
Said
話だ
settle
ね。
down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuja as members of the International Union Peacekeeping
ムービーの途中で誰か一人来てくれてる？
until today.
こんにちは。
Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft
も
was
しかしたら
approaching.
知り合いの人かもしれないね。
Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site.
さっきツイッターであげたからね。
Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yusian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land.
全然ね、コメン
If
ト
the
とか見れ
hostiles
ないから
counterattack,
ね。
then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
あ
Many
れ
engines.
やばいじゃん。
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
違うの？そういうんじゃないの？お、いいよ。懐かしい。はいはい、ターゲット。この赤いのがターゲットね。敵、爆撃機を撃墜せよ。はいはいはい。あ、味方が、あ、結構味方いるんじゃない？ TU95。さて、ミッションスタート。お、F16 か。これしかないの？あ、ミサイルもこれしかないのか。俺でもこのミサイル好きだからね。プレビューなんてできるね。お、すごいすごい。いいじゃん。FOX2 じゃん。よし。現在の装備で出撃します。じゃあ行きます。
Main squadron aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the
準
front.
備だ。OK。昔みたいに給油機能みたいな、給油ミッションみたいなのあったら面白いんだけどな。
給油？
うん、空中で給油するミッションとかがあるんだよ。
Radar site still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky.
やばいぞ。
What's happening? Bombers
あ、
incoming.
これが
Don't know how many.
Clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Main squadron head to runway. Column squadron take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, main squadron.
よし。
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and feedback. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
お、いいかい？
Situation is tight.
Good luck.
Incoming party. We are free to go. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column squadron and your wingmen are airborne.
ちょっ
Take
と
off and warm up
これ
with
やり
Mage
づらい
1.
な。
Mage 2,
どうや
altitude
ってして変
restrictions
更する
lifted.
んだ
Good
ろう。
luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's
これ
taking a lot
や
of
りづらい
damage.
よ。
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
これすっごいやりづらい。
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's
これ
go
これじゃな
time.
いんだよ。
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
これ酔っちゃうんだよ。酔っちゃうんだよ俺これ。飛行中の各システム設定。カメラ。あ、ディスプレイ。あ、違うよ。あ、違う。はい。ハイジーターン。なんだそれ。どうやって設定するんだろうな。なんか方法あるのかな。
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have any escorts.
これで
They
す
hit
よ。
our radars hard in the last attack.
私は
Expect the
これじゃ
worst
ない
and
とエ
stay
スコンで
sharp.
きません。
Wilco.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Fox 3.
You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
あんまり雲の中入りたくないね。
They're way overhead.
お、いるね。
Let's go introduce ourselves.
右からやろう。ネームドキだったら大変だわ。ネームドキっていうか、なんかこう、それを倒すと実績になる機体がいるんだよね。
Watch out for the support aircraft.
はい。
Support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
さよならだ。一発。
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, targets in range. Parabombers.
任して。
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
ひよっこじゃないです。伝説のエースパイロットなんですよ。私は。やばい、タイム計算されてるのか。
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
You're low on special weaponry. Mage 2,
一発で落とせるか。
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
はい、余裕ですよ。
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
ください。
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that,
からやろう。
I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
21。
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
さて、仕留めてるよ。
Mage 2, attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
落ちろ。
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Bad 使いすぎたなこれ。
Attaboy, Trigger.
作った。一発しか残ってないじゃん。あれからやろう。 としてるのかな。
Column 2, he's right on you.
あれ、よっしゃ、落ちた。お、ちょっと。いいね。マジか。
Bomber hit by a missile. No remaining special weaponry.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
Nicely done. They can burn with their own payload.
逃ごうとしてるな。
Column 1, watch your tail.
あ、後ろ疲れてる。
Locked. In gun range.
ごめんね。
I've got him in my sights. Mage 2, missile away.
落としてやるぞ。落とした。うわっ。よし。ターゲットは
Box 2.
Box 2.
In gun range. 1 remaining. Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp and think fast.
Roger that.
あ、やばい。ぶっけた。俺、ずいぶん硬い。ちたべ。よし。デストロイ。
It's a golem and mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear. Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes.
帰る。
Let's slow down. It's just one sortie.
戦が終わった。
Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man
す
on
ごい
this.
地上がすごい綺麗だ。
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
あれ今味方がこっちにいた気がしたんだけど。
Citizens of
みん
Erusia.
な後ろへたのかった。
本当？あ、いたいたいた。これ隊長じゃない？目が合わんって。
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and feedback.
あ、インコ飛んでる。インコ飛んでんじゃん。
Situation's tight. It's a hell of a homecoming party.
これちょっと俺のリアルプレイ動画なんだけど。見たい。
Do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Cadet, Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne.
わあ、刺激。こういうのいらない？こ
任せます。
ういうのカットしてたのに。
これがさっきのやつってこと？
あれ、ちょっと待ってね。
撮らさってなかったの？
うん？いや、ちゃんと録画しささってるけど、 シェアとブロードキャストの設定。いや、コメントってこれなんだろうね。見ることってできるのかな。
こんなの
よくわかんないね。まあいいや。コメントも何も喋らない、喋らないようにしてるからさ。まあいいんじゃない。次のミッションに行く前にブロードキャストしてるのに
そのままやれば
そういうこと。表示ってしてみようか。あとね、コメントの表示するとさ、すっげえ見づらくて。これさ、携帯の方で見れないのかな。あ、見れるね。よし、じゃあ次のミッションいくよ。無誘導ミサイルのロケット弾を連続発射すると思ったらパンチ。始まりの空。あ、いいね。
We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the
空母ア
attacking
ルバトロ
bogies
ス。
were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe.
あ、これ今
Many
の。
wars are lost by
あ、今
failing
のや
to.
つね。
That means successfully retaliating was very important.
はいはい。OK。ランク A。いいんじゃない？キャンペーンモードで機体釣り。あ、はいはい。キャンペーンモードで強化パーツ。はいはいはい。限界までこの最初の機体で行って。
As of 1 p.m. today, the
そう、
Kingdom
限
of
界来たら
Erusia has declared
買おう。
war
うん。
on the Osean
ク
Federation.
リアできないって言ったら
As
買おう
soon
か
as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yuja, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yuja, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usha was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
進撃開始。
Let's go.
Charge the enemy.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. A combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
OK。おMRP について。 MRP とはミッションでの貢献度を示すポイントのことで、機体ツリーで新たな機体や特殊兵器、強化パーツを入手するのに用います。キャンペーンではミッションをクリアするごとに、マルチプレイではプレイするごとに獲得できると。なるほど、お金みたいなもんだね。ほうほう。次には特殊な条件でラインがロックされている場所が存在し、条件を満たすとそのロックが開始されます。一度消費した MRP は元に戻りませんのでご注意ください。そういう感じですね。ミッションにあったセッティングを行うことで戦闘を有利に進められると。はい。お、マルチプレイヤーのみでの適用。なるほど。OK。お、F2A にもできると。新しい機体にどんどんしていこうってことなのね。ちょっとミグ系じゃないんだよな。ちょっとね、F 系でやっていきたいんですよ、私は。ね。F 系で最終的には F16 まで持っていきたいんだけども、F16 とか、これF16、これが一番使いやすいんですよね、私。ほー、これじゃない。ラプター遠いな。くそー、ここまで行きたい。ラプター使いたい。それまでに F18 まで持ってこう。今いくら持ってんの？自分のお金は48,000。ちょっと貯めようか。スーパートムキャット。スーパートムキャットってあれじゃね、なんか映画であったよね。トム・ハンクスがトム・クルーズが映画でやってたやつだ。あれなんだっけ。あれって結構古い映画だからもう存在しないのかな。さあ、出筆。 出筆進行だ。敵地上施設を破壊。さあどうだろうねこれ。日本語の方がいいかな。あ、日本語っていうか日本語で喋った方が分かりやすいかな。上に字幕は一応出てんだけど、これプレイしてると俺全然ね、みんな何言ってるか分かんない。あ、用でやれって。いや、用ではやりたくないな。これね、あんま使わないんだけどさ。一発ずつ落としていくよ。ヘリも落としちゃって。オッケー、任して。全部落としてやる。ああ、近い近いとこ、近いとこ。そこそこ。そこそこ。
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds. Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. 2 targets remaining.
うわ、怖い。危ねえ。どっからよ。ヘリか。あ、違う、出撃しちゃった。ヘリか。やべ。いやー、ちょっとヘリやだな。その時も出てきた。2号出てきた。もちろん。おし。ああ、はいはい。やらしいこのヘリコプター。もうちょっと維持してくれ、低速で。よし。やべ。ヘリは上から落とした方がいいな。そんなもの食らわん。よしね。くそ、落ちね。ああ、やだ。正面から落とすか。こんな時間かける。今当たるか。対空ヘリ。味方だった。あとはあれだ。見事そう。ミサイルなくなる。ああ、そっちじゃないんだな。先にアウト。 ちやりたいんだな。
Attack missed. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a setback.
There's an enemy on your tail.
落ちろヘリコプター。よっしゃ。
Break, break. That radar was just about to go online.
何で狙われてんの？危ない。
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
ごめん。
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
やべえ。なんか飛んだ。
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Oh, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Trigger the setup. Missile evaded. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Like your
そんなんじゃ落ちないんだからね。いや。ダメだ。ダメだ。積み出すの。さよなら。あ、もう一発。もう一発。よし、落ちた。やべえ。あー、危ない。飛ばすな、飛ばすな、そいつら。うわ。あ、ちゃ。あ、何？何ですか？あ、無人機だ。あー、やばい。すげえ速いぞ。全部撃ち落としてくれる。うわ、すげえ動きする。マジか、これなんだこれ。めっちゃ速い。何？なるほどね。あ、ちょっと出て。うわ、ちょっと待って。超むずい。全然落ちねえじゃん、こんなん。全然落ちねえじゃん。やべえ。うわ。よいしょ。あ、やべえ。ああ、来ましたか？あ、ちょっと待ってくれ。やばい。うわ、超速い。全然上ないよ。あ、ミサイルもね。マジ？どうしよう。危ねえ。危ねえ。
There's two more.
やば
Don't try to read their movements.
おついつい
めっちゃ早いよね。
Missile, get out of the way!
木下に寝れなくなってくるよな。
任せろよ、受けたの。
Locked.
よしよしよしよし、ちょっと
Fine, I'll make it quick.
めっちゃむずい。あ、絶対当たって。
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
よっしゃ、落ちろ。
Where'd he go?
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
ありがとう、マグロ。おつおつ。
Missile launched.
めっちゃ落としてやる、あいつ。
My stuff! Fuck two.
まだ早いぞ。よっしゃよっしゃ。落ちろ、もう一発。おっし、最後の一発で落ちた。
Skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No
Yes,
casualties.
sir.
We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
いつものやつ買ってきたから。
あ、いいね。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
500円なの？どこで？
ローソン。
あ、そうなんだ。
じゃあちょっと晩酌をするということで
You've given us air.
いいかな。晩酌をするということで一回これでおしまい。